Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a concept that I think really flips personal development on its head. The idea that motivation is basically a myth.
It is. It's a bold claim, but our source for this, Dr. John Demartini's work, makes a really compelling case. We're going to explore how real energy and flow come from something else entirely, personal alignment.
Right, and the whole premise starts with this pretty confronting idea.
Yeah, it's that the things you already do, without anyone pushing you or reminding you, that is your internal compass. That's what reveals your true values, not what you say you value.
And I think everyone listening just had a flash of their credit card statement or their screen time report.
Exactly.
Demartini puts it so directly. He says, if you want to know your values, don't look at your words, look at your life. I mean, we might say we value our health, but if every free moment is spent, researching ancient history, our actions are telling the real story.
Precisely. And the research lays out these very clear indicators. Time and money are the big ones for sure. But it's also about where you're naturally disciplined. Your apartment might be a mess, but your code is immaculate.
Or your spreadsheet system.
Yes. That focus isn't an accident. That feeling of being totally energized when you're doing that one thing, that's a core value showing itself.
And this leads right to why so many people feel stuck. We struggle because we're trying to execute someone else's plan for our life. Our parents' expectations, what society says success looks like.
We're fighting our own operating system. And that fight, according to this work, has a name. It's called stress. Stress isn't just being overworked. It's a signal, a critical one, that you are living out of alignment with your own values.
Okay, let me push on that a bit. What about a tough job you have to do to pay the bills? Is everyone in a 9-to-5 they don't love just misaligned?
That's a great question. It's about the why. Is the hard work moving you towards something you deeply value? That's ambition. It feels meaningful, even when it's tough. Or is it moving you toward a goal that belongs to someone else, your boss, your family? That's obligation. And that feels draining.
So ambition energizes, obligation drains.
Exactly. And chasing obligation leads to procrastination, burnout, and this feeling that you're just not good enough. You're fighting yourself daily.
So how do you break the cycle? You have to figure out what those core values actually are.
Yeah.
I know the source material offers, 13 questions to help uncover them?
It does, yeah. And they are incredibly insightful because they look at your reality, not your aspirations. For instance, one question is, what do you fill your personal space with? Books, art, tech gadgets. That tells you something.
I love the one that reframes being messy.
Oh, it's brilliant. It asks what you're willing to tolerate chaos in because something else is just so much more important.
So my pile of laundry isn't a sign of failure.
It's a sign that you are successfully prioritizing something else, like building your business or learning a new skill.
That is a total game changer. Seeing procrastination not as a flaw, but as a success of prioritization.
It is. And once you identify these values, purpose just clicks into place. It's not something you find, it's something you live. The chain is value, which defines your identity, which gives you a clear purpose, and that lets you have an impact.
And when you live that way, you stop looking outside for validation.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You're living truthfully, so life starts to feel less like a struggle and more like flow.
It determines everything, your career, your relationships, your boundaries. When you know your values, you know who you are, you know your path.
So the core message for you listening today is pretty simple but profound. Stop trying to live someone else's script. Stop chasing this idea of motivation. Just look at your own life. Observe who you already are.
The invitation is to let your life shift from a constant, exhausting struggle into something that feels like a calling. And that all starts with alignment, not motivation.